with that, welcome everyone to the Irrelevant Podcast. If you didn't get that version of the Irrelevant Podcast since we were not recording on Spotify yet, you can go check it out on twitch.tv, the Irrelevant
I was
Podcast.
only on Twitch. The
Yeah, that's
Red
the.
Rocks experience was only on Twitch.
If you'd like to go experience Alex's Red Rocks experience from the Santana concert, you have to go check that out on twitch.tv. So go give. That's the.
That's the pitch.
That's
We're not going to talk about it anymore because I honestly can't think about anything else right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you could
Go ahead, he
give
says.
you could give it a little more of a recap if you want, but
More of a synopsis.
I just wanted to allure people in to go to a different platform to hear the whole story. So it's my spiel for the day.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a spiel for the day except for life is what you make it, I guess.
Or what the drugs tell you to make
They're
it.
not drugs. Let's get it straight. They're a fucking fungi, bro. It's not a drug.
Oh, whatever the thing.
Rogan was talking about this. Isn't it weird that you can have a word like drug and it spans from like
anything and everything
Xanax to mushrooms to like steroids? Like they're all drugs allegedly.
Right.
Like what is a drug? A chemical reaction? Is that a drug?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's such a broad
Caffeine?
word. Very, very broad word.
That's psilocybin though. Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy, he says.
Oh, buddy. That was I don't know.
Still trying to figure it out, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to, like there was one part, it was the Counting Crows, and it got so intense. I was just like, what in the actual fuck is happening right now?
He was seeing things in the rocks that no one else could see.
Oh, dude, I saw more than in the rock. Like literally at one point, everything just turned into shapes and colors. I was like, I had to like, that's what I had to like reintegrate to my body. I'm like, what? Oh, I have fingers and hands and other stuff going on here.
I exist.
Yeah. Then like I had part of that joint. I was like, oh, I feel so relaxed. And then like 30 seconds, maybe a minute later, it was just like, oh, here we go. Like, that drop on a roller coaster?
Yeah.
It was like that intense, but
just
with
hit you that hard, huh?
Oh, dude, like a fucking ton of bricks. At first I was like, oh, cool, this calmed me down. And then nope.
No.
Definitely did not do what I thought it was gonna do.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was awesome though. That motherfucker can play guitar like nobody's business.
Dude, he gets after it for sure.
But Jesus Christ.
Also,
yeah, what'd you do yesterday, Nathan?
Not that. I didn't do that. That's not something I did, but
definitely left planet Earth and what I don't know.
What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was Monday, right? Yeah.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Oh god, dude, I'm so thrown off.
We're doing the podcast. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, my whole life is messed up because the painting shenanigans went further along than I thought they were going to. So
I know, but this is like the anchor of the week. Same time, same place.
It's just how thrown off I am by
same goofy ass people.
So yesterday, normal day at the gym. Trained the children. It was PR. We did our 1 at max retest last night, so that went well.
Yeah, lots of PRs.
Lots of PRs. Had a girl bench 185 last night. That was cool.
Your camera is just...
Yeah, it's what it is.
It's trash.
Turn off, turn on. Look, it'll fix itself. Boom.
There we go.
Doesn't make any sense. It'll go bad here in a second, though.
Yeah, well, you just blend in with the background, I guess.
I'm a shadow in the night. But yeah. So PR night last night, and then let's see. I bench pressed yesterday, and then I did squats today.
Crazy. I would have told you not to do that.
I had to catch up. It was hurting my brain. I was like, this sucks. I haven't done anything, so I'm just gonna do it. Worked out okay. We got all of our sets and reps and weight and all that wonderful stuff. Jumped a new PR with dumbbells, so that was good.
I did log yesterday.
That looked miserable. So, and the banded seated overhead press also looks not so fun, but
that's a cakewalk after the log. Log, I doubled my reps this week.
Oh, no,
Still
thank
have
you.
yet to hit the prescribed number of reps, but I doubled them
I've
with an extra 5 pounds.
I've yet
So
to hit the prescribed. That's hilarious.
no, dude, I only got 12 yesterday. The week before, I only got 6.
There you go.
But I
Or
did 12 with more weight this time, so that's a win.
already figuring it out.
Dude, it's hard.
Yeah, it looks miserable.
And when my upper body gets weak towards the end, I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking grind through this thing.
I thought that's how squats were gonna go today, but that actually felt pretty good. So,
Something about having weight above your head or near your head.
oh,
Like, no, not gonna do that.
just gonna go
Not
ahead
gonna
and
do it.
drop this real quick.
Oh, and then I have like the left shoulder that I can tell is not as strong. And I'm like, yep, it's getting fatigued. We're just gonna go ahead and
We don't want
call
any.
it there.
We don't want any problems with this thing. Don't pop out, please.
I had to do both my workouts back to back again yesterday. That was fun.
Oof. How long did that take you?
Right. Hmm?
How long does it take you?
3 hours.
It's so long. I keep
Yeah, the
getting.
first one's like 2 hours with the warm up, and then the second one's 85 minutes, 80 minutes. I mean, I guess I did take a slight break and train my client, and then I did the rest of it, but it was all grouped together. And I had nothing to eat, and that's I think what also made the mushrooms so ridiculous.
Oh, empty
So I've
stomach.
basically been fasting all
Mm-hmm.
day. Yeah. Mm. So
Yeah.
anyone listening, if you're gonna eat mushrooms and it's your first time, don't do it fasted.
Eat the food, Tina. Eat the food.
Eat the food is right. Oh man.
That's yeah. I mean, that's kind of funny because everywhere throughout the everything of history and everything that it writes about, whenever you do stuff like that, you always, if you are in a fasted state, your experience is always hyper focused,
Hyper something is fucking
hyper,
yeah.
hyper. What would the word be?
I have
Extravagant.
no idea, bro.
Just extravagant.
uh, so extra. I can't like. Yeah, I don't even know.
Extra.
I can at least form complete sentences right now. Whereas like last night, it was just like one word answers. Like, yep, yeah, it was
I gotta focus
yeah,
or I'm screwed.
it was something.
It was something.
It
Jesus.
was something.
Oh God. It's so good.
It was good, but also I I, I don't even know.
Did saw the gremlin gods. Saw the gremlin lady.
Dude, a lot of people looked really ugly. I could tell you that. They look like I was like I told the girl, I was like, looks like everybody's about to die.
That's
Because everyone was
probably
like old and decrepit.
is that a representation of their inner aura?
Maybe, or it's just they don't take care of themselves. So like they're all hunched over and fucking like these people looked sickly, not they didn't look healthy.
Oh, that's tough.
It could be a representation of that. I think that's why the lady that was sitting next to me looked like a
Look
gremlin.
like a gremlin.
She was she was less than thrilled.
She didn't want to
But
be at Santana. What a loser.
didn't seem like it. I don't know. Her husband was having a great time.
How could you not?
I mean, I don't know. You couldn't tell I was having a great time, but it was a good time.
To me, that just
It was
yeah.
like it's like a trance.
I wonder what
That's what
other
it was like.
people around you were thinking. Yeah.
Probably nothing. They probably didn't even notice. Like I think everybody's just absorbed in their own little world. It doesn't matter. I don't think anybody had any idea.
What's this guy doing? Mm.
I think on the outside I looked completely calm, cool, and collected. On the inside, though, I was freaking the fuck out.
Not calm, cool, and collected.
Not at all. I
Help
was
me!
like,
Help me!
there was no help. It was like one of those things where I was like, all right, maybe if I just close my eyes. Nope, just got more intense. I was
That's
like, okay,
worse.
well that's not the move.
People are always like, yeah, whenever I get like that, I have to close my eyes and just focus. And I'm like, I don't know how you people do anything like that when you close your eyes. That's just not the move for me.
Uh, there was just as much crazy shit going on with my eyes closed as it. And then like you feel the music differently, which is a whole nother thing. Like it was, yeah,
An
it was.
experience is what you're saying.
fucking yeah. It was an experience for sure. Like, yeah,
Oh man.
say the least. I obviously can't put it into words.
Yep.
That's why I was like, thinking, I was like, my tattoo is a good representation of basically what happened. Like
uh,
shapes, colors, sounds. I don't. It was all just
if you're just curious
a
about
lot.
what it is, just go look at his Instagram and find his tattoo picture, and boom.
They probably won't find it. I don't have it like posted anywhere. I don't think.
Oh, I thought it
Maybe
was.
somewhere in the reels.
It's probably on there somewhere.
Maybe I don't know. That I didn't touch social media for hours. I can tell you that.
It's
Talk about a
probably a good
reprieve
idea. Yeah.
from there. Those like phones are really weird when you're on mushrooms. They don't make any sense. You're like, how is it I touch this thing and all this stuff happens?
They don't make any sense now. So
No, it's even worse though, because like shit's moving around. Like it's fucked up.
this is
The
not the
phone
moon.
itself is very psychedelic without the drugs. So you add the drugs into the matter and fuck me.
Fan.
I mean, I feel good today. I just don't know what's what anymore. Like, yeah, I'm done. I quit coaching. It's just
He's
like,
he's over it.
it's, yeah. Eh.
I had an experience with the Red Rocks, and now I have come back and decided this is not the move anymore. I'm just moving on.
Man, wouldn't that suck? That would
That'd
be lame.
be quite the upheaval, that's for sure.
Yeah, it didn't do that to me. It definitely made me question reality, though. That's for sure. I think someone like yourself who's very religious needs one of those experiences because I want to know what you think happens.
Oh, could be really bad.
Or it could be really good.
Could be. You never know. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, the only reason mine seemed bad is because the people I was around had no idea.
Or to be
Whereas, like,
better to
most
have.
shows I go to, people kind of have an idea or they're like, on a similar level.
That's what I was about to say. Is it? That's probably why, because they're probably matching the same energy and intensity.
A lot of times, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there wasn't a bunch of drunk people, so that was a plus. That's
Yeah.
usually a buzzkill.
Those are concert ruiners for sure. They make things probably a little unpleasant.
Uh, Awkward, not unpleasant.
Yeah.
Like weird shit just gets weirder.
That was my Saturday experience. I carted some young
Or
men around, so
that sounds terrible.
it was all right. They wanted to go to the casino, so I went with them just to make sure they were safe.
That was nice of you.
Yeah, it was. I'm just not a
Any-
casino person. It's just not my thing. So.
Anyone win any money?
No, but it was fun watching people lose their money. So this one kid, he had never been there before, and he put, I think he did like a $5 roll on his first slot and won like $38 or something like that. And then he
There
was
you
just
go.
hooked. He was hooked the rest of the night, and he got up like, I think he was up like $100 or something.
That's when
And
you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
yeah, he didn't fold him. He just kept going and lost everything. Which
Yeah, talk about a roller coaster ride.
yeah, but hey, I mean, he made his money last at least 4 or 5 hours, so that was good.
That's something.
And then a couple other ones kept floating back and forth between blackjack and the craps table, which I don't understand craps at all. Like,
I don't understand the bets, but I know how to play dice. So
yeah, I don't. The betting
the
is
street
so
version of
weird.
craps.
It's
Yeah,
hard to keep up with. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening, so I just walked away. But then, yeah, I just went and watched a lot of the blackjack tables. We were gonna try to all get on a poker table together, and I was like, well, I'll play poker if you guys want to do that. But then they didn't want to play against each other, and I'm like, I'll take your money.
wait, what?
Because it would have been all of us on one table, like four of us on one table, and then two other people. And I'm like, this will be fun. Like, this would be a blast. Like, what's the difference if we were sitting at home playing cards against each other?
I don't know.
And the minimums were like 1 and 2. Like, the antes were only $1 and $2. And then the max bet was only like 25. I was like, this seems like a blast.
Where'd you have to go for a casino?
Just outside Joplin, which is like an hour and 15 minutes away.
I figured casinos were a no-no in the South.
We don't have them in Missouri.
Where's Joplin then?
Missouri, but then the casino is in Oklahoma, which is like, it's literally
Oh.
like a mile into Oklahoma. So
Montana, they're fucking on every corner of the street.
Really?
Yeah, in Billings, I was driving down like the main, well, was probably Main Street at one point. It's like every 800 feet, there's another casino.
That's how Oklahoma feels. They're just everywhere in Oklahoma. So
Crazy.
yeah, and then like Seneca is only 20 miles south of Joplin, and there's a casino just outside across the border there. So I mean, it's like as soon as you cross the eastern border of Oklahoma, it's like, oh, here's all the casinos.
So I was right in assuming that Missouri wouldn't have any casinos.
No, they've tried to pass a bunch, but they can't. We'll pass the weed, but we won't pass casinos and gambling.
That's the weed.
Marijuana's legal, casinos not.
Oh yeah, Ghost. Anytime you guys want to give us some free Ghost, it's not going to happen. But
Come on, Ghost. Be nice.
although after what I experienced last night, anything's possible. So I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Fly off into a new dimension.
Uh, I just sat still, but yeah, something happened.
Well, it sounded like you were flying. You just didn't know it.
Yeah, it was fucking cheesy.
There's actually a casino here, I think, on the river, on the Mississippi in St. Louis.
It's not a riverboat casino.
It is, but so I think
Have you been on one of those?
no, I have not.
Seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah, it's like
There's up and down the Mississippi.
the Ozark one. I
Oh, they
think
have one in the Ozarks. How big
we
are the Ozarks? Are
did
they
you
really that fucking astronomically huge?
there's a lot of lakes, that's for sure. But no, I mean I wouldn't say it's just huge.
More coastline than California, allegedly.
Yeah, there's a lot of lakes
Watch
up
the
there.
show.
But it's a crap show, man. Like oh, there's more deaths up there than you can count probably every summer, I think.
You
Once
think
they
it's booze related? Is that what's going on? Everyone just parties too hard.
Oh yeah. Lake of the Ozarks is a party lake for sure.
Hey, we
Right.
both have the phase flavors. Hey, look at us.
We planned
Only we
it.
played video games. We didn't plan it.
Let's just
preference.
quit our jobs and become full-time streamers.
Nobody cares enough.
Yeah. I had a good amount of following when I streamed, so
Did you?
wasn't gonna pay
What'd
my
you play,
bills. But, League of Legends and Team Fight Tactics.
Fuck is Team Fight Tactics?
It's a spinoff of League of Legends. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like an automated chess game, essentially. I
Interesting.
don't know. I can't really explain it. It's hard. You'd have to watch it.
It's crazy to me that video games have gotten so popular.
Is it though? As a society?
I think so.
I mean, I just think it's because we're getting closer and closer to them becoming like an actual reality. So people are just like that's essentially the world they live in now. You know what I mean?
I think I prefer the traditional ways of altering reality than video games.
I think that's probably the biggest use of like alteration to your reality that there is though, you know? So
What, digitally?
yeah.
Possibly.
Has to be, right? With the internet consumption? Has to be.
I mean, yeah, probably not wrong.
I don't know. It just seems like
Everyone knew you could just grow these little things that fucking completely change everything for you, though. You might be in a different spot.
They'd be out, huh?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no answers today.
If you have access to the internet and you have a computer, you can just jump on and you can just literally live in a different world.
Yeah, but that's true. It's just not.
I don't know. They're pretty
Same
realistic.
thing that I experienced.
Put on a VR headset, you're in a whole new dimension, man.
Dude, that shows you how stupid we really are, right? You put one of those on and your brain is completely duped.
Yeah, it doesn't even know. Yeah.
Has no idea.
Nope. It's interesting to see what'll happen in a few years. I would imagine Elon Musk is already on top of that one.
The robots are gonna kill us all.
Yeah, probably so. It'll be an iRobot movie for sure.
Yeah. We'll get duped into thinking they're gonna do all the work for us, and they're gonna be like, well, you guys are useless, so we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, why do we need you guys?
Have you seen the new Deadpool movie?
I was gonna ask you about that. Bill was talking about it this morning, so I saw that you went and watched it. He really enjoyed it. Did you feel the same way? Uh-oh. Don't break Bill's heart.
It was if you want my honest opinion, it was pretty mid.
Oh, was it better than the first two?
I don't know. I've only seen the first one,
Oh, the
and
second one was mid.
like I guess my whole thing with it is it was maybe a little too much Deadpool, not enough Wolverine.
Oh, well, Bill's a
Like,
big Deadpool guy, so I think he said it was
yeah, but
a lot of good
it was
one-liners.
yeah for like every 30 seconds.
That's Ryan Reynolds.
It's like I know, but it was just never ending, and like them making fun of Fox and like I don't know, it was pretty good. It was just I expected better.
You just wanted more Wolverine, eh?
I guess I don't know, man. It was kind of cheesy.
Yeah, they're all cheesy though, aren't they?
Uh,
That's just Deadpool.
I feel like the first phase of Marvel movies had more depth.
Oh, I will 1000% agree with that. Like their writing has I mean, like, how do you mess up the writing? It's like you're literally just adapted from the comic books, you morons.
Yeah, I don't even know if this is in the comic book though. Is it like he
That's
goes and
what.
fucking finds a different Wolverine and then they go in the void and like
Yeah, I don't know. He did
there's
say. I think Bill said
Professor
that.
X's sister?
I think he did say it was pretty far from the comics, or it didn't follow the comic well. So yeah, you might be correct on that. I don't know.
It just I don't know. It was like they knew their other movies sucked, so they had to win one over by bringing Fox into the Disney fold, and it was just like it was I don't know, it was fucking like a kids movie, I guess.
Just wasn't it, huh?
For being a rated R Marvel movie, I would expect more violence and less cuss words. I don't know.
You needed more anger, huh?
Something. It just like they finally got Wolverine in the right costume
Yeah.
after however long because Sony's not there to fuck it. I don't
I don't know. I like the Wolverine movies though. I think those are the only ones that kind of halfway did
know.
well.
Yeah, but that's not how this one was.
Right.
Dude,
Right.
are you double fisting over there? Is that a soda and a fucking?
No, the ghost was already half gone, so it's just
Now it's on to the soda.
this is no, this is sparkling water.
Oh, okay.
So
Strawberry.
it's all right. Doesn't do the job, but it's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just felt underwhelmed with the Deadpool movie.
That's unfortunate. Well, my God, why? Okay, first of all, are your movie theaters that expensive out here? When you said how much you spent on that movie, my jaw just went, "What? I would not go watch that."
It was not $100.
Oh, just treat
I
yourself.
spent probably. I did pay $6 for a water.
Oh, that hurts.
So between the ticket, I spent like $35
Yeah, it's
for the
pretty normal.
ticket and a fucking frozen Snickers and a water.
Isn't that crazy, dude? Movie theaters have gotten ridiculous.
I don't know if you've noticed, Nathan. I just troll people on my my Instagram.
I know, but I mean, I honestly could see where it would be $100 though, with as
Like
much.
writing my captions in Spanish.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's an interesting turn.
The
You're
girl,
just trying
she's like, "Is this for all your Mexican followers?" I'm like, "No, this is just because I troll everybody in the captions because I don't think anybody reads it."
to. I was like, oh, this is an
My my
interesting
80 days
turn.
of Duolingo is paying off. Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. Oh God, I tried Duolingo for a long time, and I'm like, nah, this isn't the move.
Dude, it's great except for that one depressed character that I fucking posted. It's like this girl makes me literally want to go hang myself.
Guess I didn't get that far, or didn't notice. I don't know.
She's like the host of this radio show. All right, well, we have to talk to somebody random again today, and it's like the most. I'm just like, this is terrible. Do you guys not want me to use this app? Because that's what this is making me want to do. Is not use this.
We're getting there. Oh man,
Literally the most like depressing character I've ever seen in anything. Almost.
huh? That's weird.
Like I'm just trying to learn a language here. I don't think I need. I don't think I need this,
Please, Duolingo, stop.
dude. It makes no sense to me.
Oh
Like
man,
every time I go to her, get to her unit, I'm like, oh no, like this is terrible. And I'm just like, there's a lot of things they do in there that I'm just like, is this really necessary for learning a language?
no,
No, it's very strange.
everything's extra now.
Yeah, like they make sure to have like characters in there that are same sex couples and like weird shit like that. I'm like, I don't care about any of this. Like, this is not.
I'm just trying to learn the language, people. Leave me
Teach me the
alone.
fucking words and how to put them together.
Yeah, I'm not, I couldn't care less if this Spanish speaking person's non-binary or not or whatever.
Yeah, it's just shit that doesn't matter. And then one thing I find interesting about learning language is it's way easier to understand it or read it than it is to think about it and speak it.
Yes, that was the hardest part for me.
Yeah, I'm like, how long is this going to take before I can like actually comprehend and say it back correctly?
Yeah, it's like I know the words and I know what they should do. I just don't know how to get them to do what they need to do to make it sound like
Yeah,
it needs to. Yeah. That's how I
yeah,
always felt taking my classes. I was like, this, I can't. Like, or they would give you a test and you'd have to write things out. And I'm just like, good
yeah.
luck.
Like it's fill in the blank, and I'm like, or like I can read it and say it back, even. But you want me to like comprehend, come up with this on my own?
Right.
Oh boy, it's
Yeah. Like if they were like,
rough.
how would you say this to someone? Like,
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
yeah. Or it'll be like 2s blank, and I'm like, I know what that word's supposed to be, but I don't remember what the word is.
I'm not going to be able to do that right now. I'm sorry. We're not there yet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I took 2 years of Spanish in high school and it was like,
I guess I'm only like 80 days. It's like 3 minutes a day. What is that? Only like 240
sure.
minutes in, I guess.
So 4 hours worth of learning? That's not terrible.
No, it's just part of my daily routine at this point because these streaks, dude, it's like this fucking watch.
Oh
I'm on like
God.
80 some days of in a row of
You sound
filling
like
all my
my
rings,
wife.
and
Snapchat.
I can't not fill the rings now.
You can. You can just be your own
No,
self and do it. Yes, you
I
can.
can't.
They've
I
trapped
can't.
you. God, I hate you.
I've gotta get the fucking
I
830
mm,
calories burned, bro.
that's the stuff
You
right
gotta
there.
get. Yeah, but in a health sense, this makes perfect sense.
Sure,
Everyone should have
sure,
something like this.
whatever. Yeah, just tell yourself that because you don't know if you're being healthy because the rings aren't being fully connected on your
I
streak
am way
every
more
day.
active than when I'm not. Because on my off days, I will gladly just do nothing. And I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go for a walk.
I hate that is one of my biggest pet peeves on the planet.
Why?
Oh my God.
I think you should try it and you'll see how much you don't do, and then you'll be like, fuck, I need to do more.
What's up, Tidy Whities? You still wear Tidy Whities is here. Hello, Tidy Whities. What's up, man?
Tidy whiteys.
You remember this guy? You still wear Tidy
Not really.
Whities? Oh, well, welcome back, Tidy Whities.
Glad you remember.
Dog, it's like the Snapchat streak things. I like, oh, and it's even
See, that's
better.
dumb, but like I'm trying to be healthy.
It's the same concept. It's the same concept. My wife every day will wake up and go, I gotta get the streak. And she's had some streaks that are like 3-4 years long. And I'm like, you kill me with this. And then what was here, Snapchat's brilliant, by the way. She lost a streak. But if you get Snapchat Pro for $3, you can get your streak back. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. Snapchat has won. They've won the game. It's literally over for you people.
I guess I'm just duped by Duolingo and Apple at the moment.
Dang it. I hate streaks. I hate any of that stuff that tells me I'm like, oh, you got to come back. Oh, I'm like, no, I don't.
I mean, the exercise one, though, I feel like it's good. More people should do it.
Shut up. Just shut
No?
up. Tidy
What?
whities and streaks don't mix. Yeah,
You know what I end
problem.
up doing though is like if I'm feeling lazy and I only have a little bit of calories left, I'll just cut my cardio short.
There you go. Attaboy.
I'm like this. I'm like, close the rings. Fuck it. I'm done with the cardio for today.
Yes, tidy whities. That would be a problem if you had streaks on your tidy whities. Yes, no streaks there, please.
Especially brown ones, but
I think that was implied.
I mean, you could shit out the rainbow.
Hey, you get to learn about all the poop colors in Stan Effordine's book, so.
Really, I haven't gotten to that part.
Oh yeah, tells you all the problems that you could be having if your poop is a certain color. So that was interesting. If you poop yellow, you better get your liver looked at. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of interesting. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you could tell a lot from the stool sample, I suppose.
Yes, you can. hydration levels, obviously, and whether or not things are being, whether or not you have tumors or not would be also another indication.
Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting chapter.
I got a new nutrition client this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I lost 2 clients and gained 1 back.
They just want nutrition help?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they didn't even like try to screw me on a price or anything.
Dude, these people, not these people, my clients, we've been like working through that book, and we're to the point to where we're kind of calculating our macros and things like that. And they're realizing how few of carbs they get when they're in a deficit. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty drastic how you're not going to, it does work. But the protein number obviously goes up. But yeah, they're like, dude, how am I supposed to only get 50 to 60 carbs a day? And I'm like, well, you wanted to lose weight, so this is what it's going to take. They're like, do I have to do that forever? And I'm like, no, it's in phases.
They can just bump their activity level up and try that.
Yeah. I actually did
I find with that low of carbs, I'm just like, let's start at maintenance.
Yeah. And then just work under that a little bit instead of, because he prescribes a 500 calorie deficit right off the bat.
I find for women, it's so like on the calculator I made, women is only 250 is what I give them.
That's what I said. I said you should probably, I said 500 is aggressive. I said you should probably start at 250 just to kind of see how it treats you and then go from there.
I should just send you my calculator.
But that, I was like, if you could go the other way and just bulk and get 500 extra calories of carbohydrates.
This new client of mine was telling me, he's like, I want to get bigger. I'm like, all right, dude, 560 grams of carbs a day. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Also for athletes, it's all adjustable too. And they don't believe me when I tell them they should at least have 300 grams of carbs a day, probably minimum.
Most of them are so low.
Yeah. Like I had a girl today, she came in today because she missed yesterday, but she PR'd last time at 140 on her bench and she couldn't get 145 this time. And she was like, well, I was like, well, what's your food intake been like? She's like, well, I had some donut holes this morning and it's about all I've eaten. And I haven't eaten anything else really since 6 o'clock last night. And I'm like, and you're kind of coming here and try to do max intensity and max effort. That's really hard. Yeah. So, I was like, let's get your nutrition. What would happen if we got your nutrition even more dialed in? She's like, yeah, I've been really lazy. I haven't been logging anything. I don't know where anything's at. So I'll have to do a better job of keeping track of that. And like, she's one that'll do it. She's just been, the vacation season came upon her and, she's missed she also missed a full week of training. And so I was like, well, that's a lot of volume that you missed. So that could be something that's leading to you not being able to PR as well. So there's just a lot of factors that we can already find and outline, like why something happened, or we did a bunch
of excuses to me, Nathan.
Well, it happens.
Like assholes and elbows, everybody has them.
Well, hey, we're just trying to identify why things didn't go the way we expected it to.
You didn't follow the goddamn plan. That's why. What is it with people not wanting to track when they go on vacation and stuff? Like, what do you think?
It's a free mindset. They're trying to get away.
Speaking of streaks, I'm on that streak too.
Of tracking?
Yeah, let's see how many days I'm at.
Look at you.
Fucking crushing it. 400, motherfucker.
Oh my. Nice.
Yeah. Crushing it.
I'm going to go
days in a row. I used to be the person that would track for a while and then not track, and then I track for a while and then not track. And every time I go back to tracking, I'm like, wow, I've been a real piece of shit. And then apparently 400 days ago, I decided to stop being a piece of shit.
I'm gonna once this book study's done, which I'm already working on it, but because I finally broke the under 220 barrier, so I'm down to 219 today.
Hey, dude, we weigh like the same.
Yeah, I try to go to 198. I think that's the goal. Get to 198.
198. Wow.
Yeah, and then just see
I'm trying to get to 220. I've never been this lean at this big of weight, so that's pretty cool.
I want to see what 198 feels like, and then if I'm like, yeah, I hate this, then I'm just like, okay, I'll go the other way. It's easy to go back the other way. I'll go the other way. So,
have your leverages changed as you're losing weight? Have you noticed that?
Oh man, that's a good question. I would say it's easier to get into some of the positions that I was struggling with.
But did you see Cooper's post the other day about how he pulled less sumo, weighing more than he did weighing less?
So I feel like I pull better now conventional because of my not so
You're not
big
a fat shit.
that's not so big belly pushing up
Yeah.
against myself. So that felt better. Squats also felt I felt like I had less on my squat. I still got what I needed.
So you mean because you have more range of motion, you're weaker at the bottom?
Yeah, like I felt like coming out of the hole was a little weird and I didn't have as much of a slingshot effect. So yes, I would say on my squat, I definitely noticed it, and my deadlift, I definitely noticed it. Bench, not so much. Bench still felt fine.
Where do you
Um,
think this whole thing mass moves mass thing came from? Do you think I think it's leverages change. I don't think you actually gain any more force production.
I don't know. I know everyone always likes to look at it from a muscle standpoint. With like, if you have more muscle, then you can innervate more muscle to actually contract for you. But if it's not actual muscle, then it wouldn't make any sense whatsoever.
I was about to say, how many of these fat powerlifters are gaining that much more muscle?
Yeah, I think that's probably where it comes from, but I don't know. Like, um, kids are always like, I always tell kids, like, if you're gonna gain weight, we need to do it correct. Like, we don't need to just put weight on just because we didn't like what numbers are on the bar. Like, it's not gonna matter. It's just a short term effect. We might as well do it correctly. So I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I've never actually felt better whenever I get bigger.
Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like I'm stronger because I'm 215 to 220 now than when I was 198 on the platform or 209.
I mean,
But
if we look at my numbers, just a very small sample size from when I did my last two rep maxes, I was at 240 pounds, and I
240, Jesus Christ.
yeah, like beginning of well, yeah,
You're
I
already
mean,
down 20 pounds?
yeah, yep.
Nice work.
I mean, it's a lot of it's probably stress related and induced, but like I've just been really trying to throw protein in more and kind of focused on eating out. I've still eaten out. I'm not saying like my diet's been perfect, but focus on getting the protein number up and just stop eating like an idiot all the time, and you'll lose 20 pounds quick. Um, and just work 16 hours a day when you're trying to open up a new gym, maybe. No, but I was like two rep maxing 355 on squat, and then like I'm down 20 and did 365 for two the other day. So that
That's
was
I feel like the nervous system, which is your force producing system, right? It's
yeah,
separate of the the weight you hold on your body.
I agree. And like deadlift was up. Like I hadn't done 385 on conventional for two and forever. Did that for two, and then my bench was the only one that felt a little weird, but that was literally the day after we had done demolition work 2 days in a row, like just ripping stuff out in 105-degree heat. So I don't think that was a very fair assessment, but um, yeah. So kids are always like, "Oh, if I just get bigger, I'll get stronger. If I get bigger, I'll get stronger." I'm like, "Well, it's actually we don't want
Do
that
these
to
kids
happen."
know how long it takes to get bigger?
Long freaking time.
Like, did you see the story I posted? I think it was last week from me from 2001 or
Yeah,
2021.
yeah.
I was like, "That's me."
I was
You know, who
shocked as well. I was like, I don't
like,
remember you being
looked
that.
like I fucking ate that person.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
watching some of the videos I had from like when I first started this fucking mess of a business. Boy, I didn't know what the fuck.
yeah.
I would like there was no tempo involved. Like it was bad. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's
Like
all
Jesus Christ.
y'all got to start somewhere, just from a place of learning.
Yeah, but I'm not even close to being that person. Like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I do the same thing. I look at the time that I just a couple years ago when I was in Arizona, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not even the same human being, size wise, mentally, physically, whatever. Like, I'm not even the same human being. So that's good. We're going in the right direction.
I need to make a advertisement reel of like, this is where it started. And this is how it's going.
Yeah.
They even have people tell me like, Jesus Christ, you don't even look like the same person. I go, I know, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yep.
Yes, I know how to do something correctly now because I feel like when you're a decade in already, you shouldn't be making that kind of progress in 3 years. But maybe that's just normal when you do it right.
You just learned. Yeah. I mean, I just think it's more that you learned from your experiences than anything.
Dude, these fucking jumps are gonna be the death of me, though. I tell you what.
God, dude. I was so freaking slow the other day. Yesterday. I was slow yesterday.
How'd you like that
Tuesday.
0.11, by the way?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
I had a kid. No, I had a girl that she got the 24s at 1.50. I was like, good God, I can't even do that. So I was like, good for you. So,
I haven't even hit anything consistently enough to move up height.
it's
I'll
always,
just get one really good one every time.
I can't do any more than 18 because I'll get, I'll hit a 0.15 one time out of every jump I do. And I'm like, cool.
I hit a 0.16 yesterday on 4 feet apart.
Nice.
So it's not bad, but
I usually get it on my last set. Like I'll get like a 0.148 or something.
you know, on
like
your
that.
last set, I'm surprised you don't go again.
I know, right?
I stop once I see it go back down. Like, it seems to go up, like crescendo, and then drop back down.
Yep.
And for me, it's always like on the third set.
Yeah, mine's right on that last set with the hurdles. But vertical jumps, on the other hand, it's always the third set. Like third set today, I beat it by half an inch on my old dumbbell jump.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got a half-inch PR on my single leg jumps when I did those the other day.
I'm gonna steal that and start using those a little bit more. I think.
They're so hard.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like a bitch.
I don't know. I've been reading these SST books and all this stuff, and they've just given me some ideas to try to want to use with kids, but we'll see.
Oh, do share.
Just using like a superset between barbell jumps, like actually incorporating barbell jumps with squats. So like they prescribe in the book, they prescribe 40%, 30 to 40% of your 1 rep max to jump with.
And this is in the special strengths manual?
Yeah. So like I don't think it's
Is it the Bershansky one?
Yes, the Frikoshansky one. SST training manual for coaches, but there's all kinds of like they have, contrast method, stimulation method, repeat serial interval method. So just a lot of different. They'll give you like a section on explosive strength training, and then they'll give you a lot of different variations you can use with sets and reps and prescriptions of weight percentages as well.
Like doing like a trap bar jump with a deadlift might be good if you're conventional.
Possibly, yeah. So I'm just gonna try to write those numbers out and see if those, like what they do with a barbell or what they do compared to dumbbell jumps or what they could do with a trap bar jump maybe. So the man in black is too cute. I'm literally not listening to the other guy at all. I wish I could mute him. Suckers. I'll just leave and you can talk to him all by yourself.
This another fucking
probably a sex bot.
Yeah. God damn it. Did I tell you about the OnlyFans girl on Instagram that I was trying to get to buy sessions instead of getting me to subscribe to her page?
Yeah.
Didn't work, but it was worth a shot. I was like, well, maybe we can turn the tables on this.
Give it a shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, well, I really want to talk to you. I'm like, yeah, so here's a price for an hour. Here's a price for an hour and a half. You can buy a session and come to the gym and we can talk as much as you'd like.
Oh, we offended them. Excuse me, what? A bot? Yeah, you're probably a bot. We've had this happen before, so it's fine.
Yeah, just based on prior experiences, if you're not a bot, awesome. But I've been down this road. And I don't even know if that girl was a bot, but she was definitely selling something.
She said she's a Christian woman, but the first thing you said is the man in black is too cute. So I don't
know anything about being Christian or not Christian. So Nathan, you're gonna have to weigh in on this one.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, she says, "Oh, I doubt we'll be doing much talking." Yeah, you sound like a real Christian lady there, woman. Really good moral values there you're having and displaying for all the Christian people in the world.
It happens like last night. I didn't do a whole lot of talking, but nothing else happened either. I was just do.
You're saying a Christian woman can't appreciate a cute guy. You can appreciate a cute guy, but you're insinuating that you're gonna do sexual acts outside of marriage, which would be sin.
We're gonna talk.
Yeah, buddy.
Play chess.
Huh? Lamau, you caught me there. Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
Well,
no, not an idiot.
I mean, I'm an idiot. So,
are you both trainers? No, I don't classify myself as a trainer.
Right. I'm not anything. I am me.
We are what we are. Yeah. We're irrelevant.
Idiots.
We're irrelevant. Yeah. You never said that. No, I know you didn't say that. It's called you're implying. It's called reading between the lines.
I clearly need to get on the Twitch and see these chats because
Her cat is purring for you right now, she said. So this is a interactive sex bot we have going on here.
telling you, I don't think it's a bot. I think it's just people trying to hustle, bro.
Oh, that's true. How old is the guy in black? I don't know. Ask him.
Take a guess.
Take a guess.
Oh,
I ain't no hustler. She ain't no hustler. She says you're 45, dog. That sucks.
45. Holy shit.
Man,
Rude.
hater.
Getting roasted over here by these people. 45? My God. Not even close.
I just love when you go to these profiles and you look at these people on their about. It says, we don't know much about them, but we sure think that they're great. So it's like, oh, they're a bot for sure.
Yeah, what? I have to wait for them to say something for it to appear on my chat. Huh? It doesn't give me the previous history now. Fuck.
She said, I ain't
11
hating.
followers.
That's my man.
Why doesn't it show up on my end?
Did you have to log in, I think?
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, the chat?
Yeah.
I don't know. It should be. Well, yeah, if you, I think, no. Maybe you have to be logged in to see chat. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, you do.
She wants to know how old you are.
Well, you keep guessing. You said 45, so you couldn't be any more rude off of that. But 45. Jesus Christ. Can't even see any of my gray hair. How the fuck am I 45 now?
These sex bots are getting more sophisticated. I got gray hair. You can't see it right now, but man, it's coming in right here. Woo.
Dude, anytime mine gets long, it's like people are like, you have gray hair. I'm like, 37? Jesus Christ. No. Louise is rude.
Louise, get your life together.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I was going to ask, are you going to go back to the Coaches Summit next year at the Caesars Palace?
Probably.
I don't know. I thought I was looking at a father-son duo. Oh, well, thank you. I guess I look younger then.
It's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
That is hilarious. Oh my God. That makes me laugh.
Getting roasted over here. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to start calling you dad now all the time. Thanks, Dad.
Bellagio is better. Well, we don't get to pick where the conference is at. We just go and attend.
Yeah. Are you going to go?
I don't know. Probably. I think I'm going to apply for Sam's remote position, though.
Sam's remote position. Sam, the PT lady, yeah. Sam?
Yeah. They want a remote coach for rehab and prehab stuff.
There you go.
I asked her, I was like, do I have to be female? She's like, no. And then I asked her, I was like, does it matter that I don't have a bunch of fancy letters after my name?
No.
She didn't answer that part, so.
I would imagine.
I'll make a minute video.
Not.
Church up a resume.
What conference? The Real Coaches Summit 2025. Hosted by Aram Gregorius. The man, the myth, the legend. The toilet caption crapping man.
Right. It's a great idea, though.
It's brilliant.
I would have thought of it.
I wish I would have thought of it.
Instead of shower thoughts, it's like shitter thoughts.
Hey, you know what's great about the new location? I've already had more people in the last month call and ask about the gym than I did in 3 years when we were at the other location.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a guy that called me today and he's like, I drive by your gym every morning and I didn't know that there was actually a gym there. I was like, yeah, we've already been here for like a month. He's like, that's awesome. I saw that your door was up and I looked inside and it looked really cool. He's like, you care if I come by and talk to you guys today about it? I'm like, yeah, man, absolutely.
Why does it sound like some pyramid scheme? It's not. It's just a conference for coaches to learn stuff.
We just go for the food.
Yeah. I
go
because it's in Vegas.
And the cardio sessions that we learn about.
To be honest, we had a lot of good guests from it. So
it was good. No, it's a very good networking tool, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
I also think it's
Louise
very
over
good
for not so good at networking, as we can tell.
No, she's trying to network in a different way.
About insults.
Talk about.
Well, I can tell you, none of that shit's gonna work when you're calling me old.
I was about to say, talk about pyramid scheme. She's trying to get you into her racket.
Equinox girly. Oh, geez. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that means. What does it mean?
Equinox is a Globo gym. like a fancy
Oh,
Globo gym.
I'll pray for you.
Pray for you.
I will say that my gym now feels very exclusive because of the black.
Does it? Oh.
Yes. I like older men. That's
How
unfortunate.
old are you is the real question, because you might be the older one in this scenario. So sorry to break it to you.
It sounds like it because if she went 47, then how do we know it's even? It's not a she, it's a bot. Never mind.
The facilities are so nice though. Yeah, they just don't have good equipment, unfortunately.
What gym is that?
22. Oh, that fits.
Elevation Athletic Performance in the wide world of Missouri,
Yeah. Nathan's gym in the middle of nowhere.
middle of BFE. The good
Wish I
thing
had a gym.
is we are
One
right
day.
at the turnoff of going to a major river and going to the lake. So we are at a very high trafficked
Oh.
area.
Better than that one fancy place you showed me?
Probably the same. Similar, yeah.
Nice.
I would say we have 300, 400 cars that go by every day.
I'm going to search it and leave a 5-star review. Nice.
Right
If
back.
you get a 5-star review, Nathan,
What
search
if
Twitch?
What if it's going to be a 1-star review?
They put these new things at my gym to rate it on Google, and they put them right next to the shitter. So while you're taking a shit, you can sit there and leave a
That's
review.
brilliant.
And I wanted to be like, this gym is great. Even has bidets.
Oh man, I'm gonna put a. Oh, it's his gym. Yeah, it's my gym. I own it. Well,
We're not in. Me and Nathan are not in the same location.
yeah,
We're in different parts.
I'm
of the
only
country.
supporting my man. Well, your man is in Colorado, so
Yeah. Can you find a sugar daddy to help me open a gym and just funnel the money to me? Can we make that happen? Is that an opportunity?
Good God.
You laugh, dude. I've
Hey, I had
had
no
it happen
shame.
before.
No
I've had a
shame.
girl literally have some dude buy her sessions with me.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, whatever.
I
As
have
long
had
as I get my
this.
money.
I've had the same thing happen, so it's fine.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Had a girl with a torn rotator cuff that couldn't afford it, but her boyfriend could. So I was like, whatever.
What do I get in return? I don't know. You get to look at me on Twitch. I don't know. I got nothing.
That's
I'm not really
fine.
good at selling myself. You want feet pics? I hear those are a popular thing.
Could do that. The men on Rhea are a different breed.
The fuck is Rhea?
What the heck is Rhea? Is that
Now I
a
gotta
streaming
Google shit.
service?
It's the next OnlyFans.
Probably. There's too many of those to count.
Rhea is a private membership-based community for people all over the world to connect and collaborate.
Sounds like LinkedIn 2.0.
People also search for Hinge, Bumble, Tinder.
Uh-oh. It's an invite-only dating app. Yeah, I can't
Oh.
imagine. Can't imagine why you're on that dating app.
22, and your time is spent on Twitch watching our dumbasses. Like,
That's not why she's on here.
yeah, right.
It's called solicitation.
Well, I mean, aren't we soliciting as well?
No, we're not. We're not
We
selling
don't have
ourselves.
a podcast to try to get clients. That's not why we did this.
I don't know why we did it anymore, but you know.
Ben Affleck matched with me once.
No, he didn't.
Nice.
That was a bot.
You should have took him up on that one. Then you could have paid me to coach you, and it would have all worked out. Win-win for everyone involved.
Oh, Louise.
What's your real name, Louise? I feel like it's like online, like these are like strippers, right? They just use different names. Like,
Yeah.
so what's the real name?
Yeah. It's like the how
Did
I
I
Met
ever
Your
tell you
Mother
about the
post.
girl's number I got on New Year's? She gave me a name to put in my phone, and then when we went to the gym together, that was not her name.
Oh. Well,
I was like, "You're gonna give me your phone number, and you can't even give me a not stage name?"
yeah, why would you give the number and not give the real name? That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
It's a red flag.
Oh, gee, it just doesn't make sense. It's just like, you're trying to be deceptive, but you gave me your real number. Like, what's happening here?
And showed up for a workout.
Yeah, there's literally no deception whatsoever. I don't understand. I don't. Just
I
like
just had to be like, how weird is it when you have to give the gym your real name and it's not the name you gave me in my phone? How did I meet her? It's a strip club.
Wah, wah, wah.
I was doing my best
Wah,
T-Pain
wah.
impression I could.
It's like the How I Met Your Mother thing. She's like, "My name's April." He's like, "I'm Ted." And then they meet they talk for a second, and then she's like, "Well, my name's really something else." I don't remember what she says, and he's like, "Still Ted."
Thought I was talking to a high value man with class. I'm pretty sure high value men go to the strip club as well.
Correct.
One size everyone goes.
I would say
I
more
just
high
don't give them
value
my
men.
money.
I would say more high value men go there.
Right. It's a smaller risk to just give them a few $100s up front than it is to get involved and lose all of it.
Exactly.
I didn't take her
1000%.
home either. I just got a number. Oh, I'll work out with anyone. I don't care.
I don't care who you are. If you want to train, you can train.
Yeah.
It's fine.
A workout's a workout. It's
Yeah.
a segue to me getting paid. Take them for workouts. No, just solicit on internet instead. I guess I could do that. Maybe I need to start my feet only account on OnlyFans.
Should just try and see what happens.
You
could find-
probably make more money than I do
I was
now.
about to say, you could
then I
probably
wouldn't know what
find
to do.
infinite funding and your gym would go up in a week.
No shit.
Be right back. You need to finish some work. I bet you need to finish some work.
This was an entertaining stream. Well, goodbye.
I bet you
You
have
are the
some,
weakest link.
I
Goodbye.
bet you have some work to finish.
Never a dull moment on Twitch.
Never, dude. Never. Twitch is the greatest streaming platform in the world.
I wish we had like a way we could just have like body cams and interact with these people all day. We just take them on our day-to-day thing.
It was empty before I got here.
It's always empty.
Sweetie, it's been empty before you got here and after you leave. It's not that big a deal to us. I don't think you understand the irrelevant podcast name.
We weren't kidding about the name. Maybe everyone thinks it's a joke, but
Yes.
we know.
Why though? I don't know, because we're not that entertaining. We think we're entertaining, but most people clearly don't.
I think I'm more entertaining than the average person.
I feel like this podcast is funny. You think it's funny because you're saying the things we want to hear, you bot.
You bought.
Of course you think it's funny.
This
The
is an actual
algorithm tells you
person.
to.
They're just getting offended every time that you call them a bot.
I hope so too. It's the beauty of the internet.
It's hard to take anyone seriously, right?
I would never take anyone serious on Twitch ever. I ain't offended. Yeah, because you're not real. You can't be offended if you're a bot. Oh man.
I mean, after my experience yesterday, I don't know what's real anymore. It's all fucking made.
Everyone's a troll. Yeah, I will agree with
Pretty
that.
much. Everyone is a troll.
Especially if you're on Twitch and you're in someone's Twitch chat and you're talking to them. Most of the time, you're a troll.
That's a good point.
Like, okay, this is gonna sound sad, but
Thanks for the preface.
whenever I was Twitch streaming a lot, right, and I wanted my audience to grow, I would go watch like Twitch streams that had fewer viewer counts, like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, and actually interact in their chat. And like
They would come interact with you.
Yeah, so then you're building an audience
Weird.
and growing.
Like social media. Who would have thought?
It worked. I mean, like within.
No way. Being social on social media works.
It sucks though, dude, because then you just have to sit there and watch a stream, and you're the only one interacting. So it's just like you and one person having an because they're like 2 to 3 viewers, you know.
This sounds like a great outlet for lonely people.
I mean, Twitch is pretty great, yeah, for lonely people.
That was the OnlyFans girl. You're the one that's alone. I go, yeah, I choose to be single, but I'm not paying you for fucking conversation on OnlyFans. Like what?
Exactly.
I don't care if it's only $4. I got no.
Exactly. There's like levels to this stuff. It's like, am I that lonely that I have to go and dish out my hard-earned money to feel less lonely? No, I do not.
Not at all. But if you want to pay me for my time to talk, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, I know what kind of value I bring.
I felt really sad. I guess one of the kids misunderstood me on the price of like what it would cost after the free scenes was over. They thought it would only be like $200 till the end of the year. It's like, no.
Oh,
no. I was like, if you do the math on it, like I'm still making minimum wage per hour based on the price that I'm offering you. I'm offering you this price because you stuck with me for 3 months and you trained really hard. So I'm offering you a discount So I'm already discounting my services, and I'm not going to discount it that far in any way, shape, or form because that's just absolutely
But that was the
ridiculous.
nice part about the new person I got. They're like, "No, I don't wanna devalue your time." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Sounds great to me.
I was like, "Well, it's normally this, but we can, if we need to, we can work on a price." And they're like, "No, no, 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 no. I don't wanna devalue your time." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
It was
I just I just had a client I had for 7 months try to talk me down on price.
it's like
And I was
I've
like,
already experienced this. Why are you?
and she's like, "Well, I just don't know what the coaching is about." I'm like, "What?" "We don't really correct my form that often." And I go, "Well, if I set you up correctly, I don't really have to correct your form."
Right. That's the whole point of coaching.
I think part of it was her previous coach was like an equipped coach, so they're always yelling out cues,
Gotcha.
which to me, I don't see how that would be helpful. I don't hear anything when I'm doing the lift, so like you telling me something's not gonna.
I talk about it after. I don't talk about it during.
Yeah, you do it, and then it's like, okay, let's try this next time.
Yeah. Like, why would you want to cue someone during a lift too? Because then they're taking away from the focus of what they're doing.
The whole part of like trying, yeah,
Yeah. I just want them to try, and then we'll talk about what happened, or I'll video it, and then we'll talk about what happened. You know.
right.
So
So I was
that's so weird.
lost, but
Yeah,
I was like,
weird.
I pulled the Hermosi thing. When he talks about like someone tries to get you to do something for cheaper, you can be like, well, I can do it for more. So
Yeah,
I
I
just did that in a very polite way.
somehow the kids and I got on a conversation of like price. I think it's just because we were talking about like what I charge per month or whatever, and I was like, you guys don't understand. This is dirt cheap. Like I have like this is cheap
I
in the
also
world of
find
training.
it weird that people don't consider the fact that, like, in my case, for example, I've been doing this for 15 years,
Right. Time.
like working out and figuring out what works the best and how to
Right.
do it effectively and how to ensure results.
Right.
And it's not like, yeah, you're paying for my time, which is also very limited and finite. But there's experience that allows you to skip ahead tremendously.
Yeah. Something like
Like every time I've paid someone else for their time and information,
cuts
I've
out.
only accelerated my process of learning much faster.
So I told him, I'm like, you're paying for my time to limit the amount of time that you have to get to your result. Like it's still gonna take work to get
Right.
there, but you're on the right path. You don't have to find what the right path is. And they
Like
were
I just
like,
had a meeting with one of my clients or old clients the other day. We had breakfast and he's like, "Yeah, I did my tested my maxes again and they're the same." I was like, "I don't know what to tell you."
uh oh.
I mean, it's yeah,
But
it's I guess there's something to it.
I explained it to a girl that was in college, and so I was like, okay, you're going to school, you're taking out loans, like it's a guaranteed. And she was like, yeah. I was like, even if you're on scholarship, she's like, I'm on scholarship, I'm still taking out money. I'm like, okay, humor me. Like, what are your loans going to be close to when you're done in 2 years? And she was like, probably close to $50,000, $60,000. I'm like, okay, so you guys are scared to pay someone $2,000 a month for their services to improve your quality of life. But when you were talking about school, you have no hesitation and no reservation to drop thousands of dollars per month on something that's probably not
Well,
even
because
going to
it's not a
benefit you.
thing yet. If we could find someone to give us loans so they wouldn't have to pay for it up front,
Well, that's what I told
probably
him.
be no problem, right?
I was like, if you're going to take out $100,000 loan, what's 2,000 more? Or like, let's look at it this way: if you paid 2,000 a month and you did it for 12 months, it's 24,000. But if you paid me in full, I'd give you a discount, and then it would only be like an extra 10 grand or whatever on top of the 100 that you just pulled out. So it's really only 10% more. So what's 10% in the grand scheme of trying to pay off $100,000 loan? And they were like, oh,
I
oh
feel like
yeah.
it's really hard to get people to understand how effective this can be in the sense of like it will improve every aspect of your life if done correctly and you actually like put in the work. And I don't know, they don't seem to understand. Like I seem to have a hard time conveying what it is I'm trying to get them to do. They always see like these short-sighted goals of like I have a jujitsu player and she gets serious about training for jujitsu and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I don't give a fuck about jujitsu. Like I'll make you better at jujitsu, but I really want to make you have habits to make your life better. So then you will get better at jujitsu as a byproduct of that. Not that
Right.
anything else, man. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
Gotta figure out a different way to say it, I guess. I don't know.
it's a battle. Like some people will understand what you offer and some won't. Um like people walk into my gym now and I'm like they should feel differently when they walk in here. Like their experience should be different when you walk into this gym as opposed to another gym now. Like
Well, it's just like I wouldn't have anything in my life that I do right now without training.
yeah, that's probably very fair.
Basically that simple. And if I can change my life for the better, why can't anyone else?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just see
Like,
the positive
here's the
results of
crazy
people.
thing. The lady that wanted to pay me less that ended up quitting, when she came to me, it was she needed a knee replacement. Well, 7 months later, there's no need for a knee replacement.
Right.
And it's like, did we factor in how much money that just saved you?
Right. Right.
Like,
So it's like, wait a minute, why would you ask for a discount at that point?
I don't know.
So she was had to have knee surgery, and then 7 months of just probably doing consistent FRC work got her away from having to do knee surgery.
Hmm.
Just
And she
doing
even competed in a
sessions.
meet and did better in the meet than she'd ever done before. So I don't really know how to quantify this to people, but it's like,
So she's
and even in the
still
last session we did, she said several times like, "Oh, I'm just not leveraging this enough." And I'm like, "Okay, and
so she
what
could
do I need to change to fix that? Because that doesn't sound like a me thing."
on the cusp of injury, needing surgery, and she still found
Couldn't
a
walk
way.
up and down the stairs, basically.
Right, still found a way to still train and do FRC and compete.
Yeah, and I don't know how to like I don't know how to quantify it anymore.
Hmm, crazy.
Like it's I don't
Obviously
know.
has the ability to like fight through some pain too, so it's not like huh, I don't
But
know.
like my brother, on the other hand, he got a hip replacement, and they already kicked him out of PT 3 weeks in.
Yep.
They're like, "We don't need to see you anymore." They're like getting mad at him because he could do more than what they wanted it to.
What did you expect? Yeah.
They're like having him do wall sits, and he's going to parallel. Like, no, 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 not that far down. And the fucking physical therapist getting all burned out because he's like exceeding the protocol.
Yeah. That's like the kid that had knee surgery with me. He's like, well, I don't know. They're like telling me I shouldn't do this and this and that. And I'm like, well, do you want it to get better or do you want to keep going back to PT? He's like, well, I want it to get
Yeah.
better. I was like, well, then just these aren't gonna hurt it. Like it's already damaged tissue. We can't. It's fine. Like it's
Well,
gonna be
yeah, and
fine.
the isometrics are like the safest thing you could ever do. Like you're not moving.
And then I want you to go over there and do some banded extensions at a very slow and like very light amount of weight. Like chill, we're fine.
Right. Get
You
some
could
blood flow.
you could do knee extension. It's not gonna hurt it. It's just stiff right now from the surgery. Like let's move that thing, okay? You want to come back in 4 weeks or do you want to come back in 8 weeks? Yeah, I don't know.
Every person I've had post surgery, their PT is vastly accelerated through the things that I have them do based on what just a PT would have them do.
Yeah, yeah. We're still doing upper body stuff with him too. So it's not like he's like, well, I don't know. I just don't know if I'll be able to train. I'm like, yes, you will. You just have to choose to come do the things that we need to do. You're gonna be
Like
fine.
I had a girl give a knee surgery, and every time she went back to the PT, they couldn't understand how she kept getting more and more knee flexion so fast. I'm like, I don't know.
It's crazy.
Well, you're just rebuilding the neural net, and I don't think I think the concept of a neural net is so vastly ahead of what most people are taught or even understand that it just doesn't make sense in their brains because they don't go over that in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're building a network in your nervous system, and if you start to build it at end ranges of motion, you will then start having more control of those end ranges of motion.
Right.
Therefore, your range of motion becomes vastly greater. That's the other thing about this shit. It works so well. I'll have people do it for a month and then they quit. And I'm like, I missed something somewhere because 1 month is not like you're not gonna know all of it in 1 month.
You gotta be consistent with it. Yeah.
Well, but it's like I only show you the beginning techniques. Like there's it expands beyond that so much more. Like I don't know how to show them the world map and that we're only in, the middle. Like we have like if we're playing an RPG game and you have to go explore the map to uncover it, we don't make it very far in a month.
No, no. You're
Like
gonna
I know
feel
what the
better,
whole
but
map looks like, but they don't know what it looks like. Yeah, the nervous system, the nervous tension the tension you get from the nervous system to release makes a dramatic difference.
yeah.
But it doesn't like stick that quick.
I tell people
Like I
that,
don't
do you want to continue feeling like this, or do you want to go back to how you did feel? Or you could continue doing this and continue feeling good about what you're doing and actually have some relief. You're not gonna like. I have this guy that he comes to me. He sits all day. He's an architect and he sits all day and designs. And he has like no extension of the hips, no flexion. Like his hips are just in bad shape, like really bad shape. And like after a week, he felt better just from the minimal work that we did. And I'm like, have to keep coming. You have to keep showing up. Like this isn't just gonna go away after a week. Like yeah,
Yeah, what do
there's
you think the hang up is with that? Do people just once again fall into the path
quick,
of least resistance and don't want to
quick fix. They want the quick fix.
It's not. I even try to tell them it's not a quick fix.
I I don't know how people stop doing them after they've done them either. Because like when I train, do FRC, do all this like stuff, and then I have moments where I don't. I'm like, God, how can I live like this? Like if if I like I hurt so bad, I feel so bad, I'm in discomfort, I'm tight, I can't move. I'm like, how can I not do this for the rest of my life? Because I don't want to feel like this. So
Was it what you don't know is you don't know? You don't know what you don't know type thing?
yeah, probably.
I also
I,
have been wondering this year how much of it is self sabotage.
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I've never thought of it from that perspective, but that's a good point.
Really,
Yeah.
I think that's the vast majority of people's
You,
problems, right?
you
Is
just
they, for
won't
some
let
reason,
yourself
deep
succeed.
down, don't feel they deserve it,
Yeah.
whatever that reason may be. X trauma you could put in there,
Uh,
and like so, then putting in the work shows them that they could do that, but it's easier to not be deserving of that, so we'll just do nothing.
well, that's sounds like a lot of people that don't want to be Christians too.
I mean, I think it sounds like the vast majority of our population.
Oh, I don't want that thing because I don't deserve that thing. It's like, no, you do deserve that thing. It's there. Just
Yeah, but it's who was it? I think it was Wes Watson or something. He's like, no one's gonna love you if you don't love yourself.
boy, that's powerful.
It's because like he's like the world is a mirror. It's nothing else, And like start looking at things that way. It's pretty fascinating.
That's definitely a different way. Yeah, for sure.
I think that's what the psilocybin uh, magnifies times like a million when you see these people.
I
Like,
I don't know.
wow, you really just don't like yourself.
I I just like seeing people get better. Like I don't know. I just like
Yeah, but it's weird that people don't want to get better
I just don't think
or
they've.
don't think they can get
Yeah,
better or
I think that's it. Past experiences have shown them that they can't because they were on the wrong path, or they just had the wrong people helping them, or whatever, or they just tried to do it themselves and had no result. You know.
well, that's why like trauma would make you feel as if you don't deserve it. So then therefore you don't put in the work to earn it because it's not something that you've earned or can't earn or whatever it may be.
Right. Like it's not
And
gonna
so
work.
then well, they don't want it to work. Like I think if it's rooted deep enough in the fact of I don't deserve this,
Right.
your body will go ahead and prevent you from actually experiencing that because you don't feel it you're worthy, right?
Or if I don't try.
Like the whole back to the if you don't love yourself, like if you don't think you're worthy of love, then why would anyone else give you that?
Mhm, that's very true. Or maybe I just like they, if I don't ever try, I don't ever have to fail. So if I don't fail, then I don't feel bad, type of thing. I don't know.
But is it the failure they're scared of or the success?
Oh man, that's deep. I don't know. I don't know.
Like what's more terrifying to somebody? Being successful and being more than you thought you could be?
I'm terrified of
Or
not being successful, so I don't know what the feeling of like I
yeah, but I bet if you were to examine it close enough, there's probably things you do well, there's times where you don't eat well. And what is that
True.
about?
Yeah.
I'm sure something in there is like, well, I don't know if I deserve this.
No, that's just me being
Like
a
if
lazy
we
piece
went
of
back
crap.
2 or 3 years, Nathan from 2 or 3 years ago would never believe what Nathan now does,
Fair. Here's a question.
right?
Felicity 2020 or Felicity 2003. I feel like I walked into someone's therapy session. Yes, essentially you just
Yeah,
did walk into a therapy session for sure.
yeah, we're each other's therapists. What do you want to talk about, Felicity?
What problems have you brought to the forefront today for us to
This is like
solve?
Dr. Phil, but better.
I don't just to go back. I don't know. I am so God, dude. I don't care about the failure side on the business side. Like people are like, "Oh, it's got to be intimidating. You're buying your own building. You're going out on a limb doing the gym thing." And I'm like, I don't see myself ever wanting to do anything. Like I want to see what can happen. I don't know.
Nathan, would we be considered fitness coaches, you think? Would we fall into that category?
I mean, in a sense, yeah. I mean,
We can give you advice on
we
fitness. I
help
wouldn't
people
label
get in
myself a
shape.
fitness coach, though.
We're life coaches on the outside, or on the inside, we're life coaches, but we use weights and strength and conditioning to facilitate that.
I don't have a fucking title. I don't want to. You're fine. No, you go ahead and ask the question. It's way more
There's
entertaining when we have people to interact with.
there's nothing going on up here. You go ahead.
Yeah, we're just diving deep into why Nathan self sabotages because this
Bunch
is what
of
I've been thinking about all year. Is like, why do I keep doing it?
just a bunch of monkeys up here self sabotaging.
We're a bunch of fucking monkeys on a rock flying through space that figured out how to talk. Make it make sense.
Just moved to the U.S. for work, setting up my own gym. Oh,
Nice. That's cool.
for
You need
work.
a
So
squat
like
rack. You need a bench.
brand recommendations.
How
Ooh.
how much money do you have to spend?
Well, is your work that you owned a gym previously and you brought that here, or are you just getting away from what you were working at? And now this is what you want to do. I guess that'd be my
Are you
question.
making a home gym or are you making a gym for other people to come?
Yeah,
I guess probably be a better question.
that's a good question, dude.
And how much money do you want to spend?
I'm in love with everything Rep Fitness is making right now. By the way,
Really?
oh god, dude, I'm about to make a $6,000 purchase to their company. So
Just here for 3 years. So you're building a home gym then? Is that correct?
dang, came here from France, trying to get out of all that nonsense going on in that
France, yeah.
country.
Dude, every country sucks right now.
Thinking less than 25.
Thinking less than 25,000. Okay,
Well,
well,
if it's a home gym, you can do a lot with 25K.
as Nathan was just saying, I think you could outfit yourself with Rep Fitness equipment for like $10,000 and have pretty much everything you need.
Rep has a really good. You can build a lot of things on Rep's site, completely customizable to what you want in your budget. So
The racks with the functional trainer on the end of them work pretty well. Rep, REP.
REP. Have you ever been to their warehouse out there? That's what you need to do.
Where I picked up my kettlebells originally.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is it pretty big?
They moved. They don't have one here anymore. It's
Yeah.
now just in California and Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they moved. Dang.
Headquarters is here, but they don't have a warehouse here anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
My brother has a whole rep thing that he outfitted his house with for like 10 grand.
Dude, their stuff.
The rack with the functional trainer. He's got all the specialty bars.
Their quality is just becoming
Pretty good.
very good. Yes. And their benches are awesome. I love their benches.
He's got some heavy duty one that they make now. I don't remember which one it is, but it's the no gap one.
Yep.
It's intense.
Yeah.
I just started lifting, but still prefer cardio. Why do you prefer cardio?
You set him off.
It really depends on what your goal is. I mean, cardio is fine. It's just it's not going to help you live longer like people think.
I had a girl the other day that was like, I just feel like I'm beat down all the time. And then we looked at how much mileage she was running in a week, and it was like more than a half marathon. And I'm like, example A. This is
not even that much, dude.
It is for her when you go from 0 to 17 miles.
Just feels more energizing. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Where do we go from here, Nathan?
We could enhance your running qualities by lifting some weights also, though.
I mean, are you game to lift at least twice a week? I wish
Trying to.
cardio felt energizing for me.
I don't
Treadmill
have any
recommendation.
treadmill recommendations because I think they're all the
Uh,
same.
I would get a true form treadmill that you have to power on your own. Lift
Yeah.
3 times a week now. Well, that's good. But any treadmill you don't have to keep up with and you have to power on your own is probably a better option than the ones that are like a hamster wheel.
I think we're on different wavelengths. No, 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 not on different wavelengths. We just look at things differently.
Well, that would be different wavelengths, wouldn't it?
No, because it's still training.
I'm not power. Why not? It's not hard. It's just not. You don't select the speed. You make the speed.
Yeah. I do incline.
Incline on the treadmill. Then I would think all of them are about the same as far as treadmills go, don't you?
Yeah, like the Nordic Trek ones are pretty good.
I feel like you're gonna take the fun out of my workout.
We're gonna make
No,
them probably make them more fun.
I mean, we guess define fun. That question's for you, Nathan. Those are rep fitness things.
Arcadia versus Adonis. If you so the Arcadia is like an actual full functional trainer. It's just a smaller version of a functional trainer. If you want something that's gonna do both, I would probably get the I'd get the Arcadia actually. They both do different things, so it's kind of hard to say. But I would
Just
get the Arcadia.
I would build the rack with the functional trainer in it, which I think is the Athena.
Yeah. 180 square feet room for my gym, then yeah, I would probably definitely get um
Aries, that's what
the
it is.
Aries, yeah, just so that you can have everything in one. So I would go to their rack builder and just do the Aries 2.0 and start building. That's what I would do. Infrared saunas.
I hear they work well. I
I've
don't
heard
know.
they work well. Yeah, I think it matters if you actually go to one that's like very like actual quality.
Oh, they make this Aries rack in a small configuration, so you could fit that anywhere.
That attachment one, yeah.
Well, it's like it's the weight stack, and then it's a 4 post,
Oh
so you
yeah,
could put the J hooks on the outside and still do like squats and bench press
yeah,
if you need to.
yeah. I think like
And you'd
that's
have the pull down and row station.
for the price. Those Aries are really good for a home gym. I think you get everything you want. Except maybe a lat pull down. No, it's got one. Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's got the lat pull down. It's got the row station.
yeah. I mean that thing looks amazing.
That's the one my brother has. It works pretty well, and the cables are nice. You can even do 80-inch rack.
Thinking of spending 8,000 on a home sauna.
Oh my!
I can't answer that question on that one. I would
Do
not
you,
spend
do
it,
you
but
use the sauna a lot? I don't think I would use the sauna that much.
full spectrum infrared sauna after workouts. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think it's good for recovery, but I wouldn't spend $8,000 on a sauna for my home. But that's just me.
I mean, this rack for rep is $4,000 for the with the pull down and the row station plus the cables that adjust on the outside.
Higher dose full spectrum infrared sauna. Let's click on this, buddy. It looks good though. The sauna thing or the rack. I think you could get a cheaper version of this and get the exact same results, in my opinion. But this just looks a little over the top. gonna start ordering. Okay, nice.
I guess we should have started with what was the goal.
No, because we instantly are just like, okay, what squat rack can we buy and what functional trainer can we get with it? So you make a cut at least? Oh, we make a
No,
cut.
we don't. That'd
We
be
don't.
cool. We should reach out and do that, but
Hey, rep, we
we're
just
not.
made you some money.
Maybe.
We don't get a cut of that. We don't want a cut of that. I just
Speak
know
for
that
yourself. I would take a cut.
I just know that everything I've ever bought rep fitness wise has been super good quality. So
Kettlebells are
never bought any of those. So
the paint's questionable.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm in the process of wanting to upgrade all my squat racks too. So
You should just get these Aries ones, then you have pull and functional trainers with them.
that would be kind of cool. But I feel like I don't know, with a lot of people, maybe they're not the most optimal because what if someone needs to use a squat rack and then they can't?
So if you got enough post, if you got a 6-post one, you could squat on the inside while the other person uses a functional trainer.
Yeah. Just curious if just had a look at gyms in Austin and wasn't impressed. Is that where you're going to be living in Texas?
Nice.
I'm not too far from Texas. Well, 8 hours.
Depends on what part of Texas, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Austin's like 8.
You could go to the On It gym in Texas. It's pretty nice. It's in Austin, I think.
Austin to Cassville is 9 hours.
Jesus. On It, ONNIT.
It's a good company. Is that their gym? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought about going to Austin in a few weeks.
Just swing down and then come right back up and then go back to Colorado.
Might go to Chicago instead.
Then you should definitely come down, you jackass.
What?
Fly to St. Louis, drive to Chicago, drive back, fly out of Springfield.
God, you're making this trip way more expensive than it needs to be.
Our accents are a bit hard to understand.
Our accents, we don't have accents. That's crazy.
We are not from Paris. Where are we both from? I live in Missouri. I have a gym in Missouri.
And I live in Colorado.
So we're from the US of A.
I mean, I might have came from hell. I'm not sure.
All right, simmer down, guy. Hey, October. October sound like a good time for you to come down here?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It's not something you put together in a few months when nobody even knows who I am. How many tickets do you think you're going to sell?
I think everyone in my gym will come.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
When I tell them it's $1,000, do you think they're still going to come?
Oh, no, they won't come then.
Yeah, okay. October. Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's go for
I got to go to New Mexico in October.
For a meet?
For a strongman competition.
Ooh. We'll shoot for January then. Sounds good.
Jesus Christ.
I think I was in Vail.
Oh, Vail, huh? Vail is really nice. It's like only place richer than where I live.
Alex fits in there for sure.
I don't fucking fit in. I'm the fucking poor kid. What are you talking about? These people have so much privilege, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Boulder, Vail, yeah, it's all fucking crazy. Like, I think income-wise, it's like Aspen, Vail, Boulder.
I was the only Asian at the hotel, mostly rich white people.
Fucking white people suck.
Yeah, we're the worst.
I'm barely white.
It was the Four Seasons.
Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, that must be a nice hotel.
Damn.
What kind of banking do you do?
Yeah, no kidding. Illegal? Hiding? Money laundering?
If you want, you could just pay me for coaching and I'll fly to Austin and do it in person. It sounds like you have the money for that.
Blink twice if you have done illegal things. For money, that is.
Yeah, twice again. Graduated last year and spent a semester at UT Austin. How'd you get into UT Austin? Isn't that like the most popular one? Investment banking. Nice. You want to just manage my money and make me more? Because I can make it. I'm just not good at managing it.
You
Well, that's cool.
know what the best investment you could make is in your health and fitness. So you should hire one of us as your coach and invest in that aspect of your life. Since you're going to spend all this wonderful money on this home gym, we'd love to use that equipment for
If you're
you.
lazy, just park it in ETF. Yeah, I'm more about high risk, high reward type of shit. I've done that. I've done the ETF thing before. Not very exciting.
No, it's super slow and super like eh.
Yeah,
But I mean, we do have some of our money in one of those, and it does make money at least.
I need to finish paying off all my debt.
I don't have any debt. Well, that's not
Too
true.
hard to get rich with stocks, sadly. So what you're saying is I need to move drugs and then take that money and put it into stocks.
That's why
So then it's
I
more
told
legit.
her to blink twice.
We can't see her.
That's the point.
How do we know this isn't a bot?
That's one way. Probably is a bot, but it's fine.
You think?
That's
Are
the only
bots this
interactions we get.
sophisticated?
Oh, have you met AI?
Fair. I shouldn't be one to talk. It does. It's like my personal assistant.
Correct.
Good point. Point taken. AI, yeah, artificial intelligence. Do you not use AI? You know what's crazy to me is people in school right now are like, "That's cheating." I'm like, "How is it cheating?" Literally, just ask to explain to you. Like, if you guys are ever in Austin, let me know.
Do you sound like
I really,
AI? We don't
no,
know,
we're just
but
fucking around because we get
yeah.
trolled all the time.
The only interactions we ever get are like sex bot people. But it was funny. Twitch made me approve that message because she said, "I'm gonna shoot you," a follower. So
That's
Twitch was like, "Do you want this to go through?"
It's so easy to tell when someone uses Chat GPT. I
Oh,
wouldn't
whoops.
use it in the sense of like copy and paste it, but if Chat GPT can take any topic in the world and explain it to you like you're a 5-year-old, that seems like a really big advantage when it comes to learning.
Doesn't hurt. It is useful.
Which part of Austin, though? Austin's pretty large. I was just looking to go into Austin. Nope, never been to France.
Nope, can't say I have.
Here, the food is good.
My sister's been. I have
Watching ourselves on delay is fucking with me.
not. Can you imagine if you had had the same experience you had at the Red Rocks? Trying to watch this on a delay.
Dude, no. I don't think I could even look at myself while that was going on. My face would have definitely been melting.
Oh god, that's so funny.
It's something, bro.
Never heard of Terrytown.
There's so many little suburbs in Austin. It's crazy.
Yes. Yes, there is. Oh, I have to go meet those new people.
Yeah, well, this is the most interaction we've gotten off Twitch ever. Huh?
Correct.
3 people. We're making it.
Uh,
Oh, I would definitely pick Austin over New York as well.
yes.
New York sounds awful.
It's funny because we're getting so many people move from Texas to here because so many people from California are moving to Texas. So all the Texas people are leaving and coming to Missouri.
Agreed. New York
Yeah.
does feel ghetto.
We had 3 different families from Texas look at our house.
Really?
Yeah. But now we can't close on our house until October. So
That checks out. The Bay Area is expensive. And it depends on, I guess, what you would classify as nice. San Francisco, not so nice.
San Diego.
That's not the Bay Area. That's SoCal.
Oh, I'd rather go to SoCal then.
I mean, the areas around San Francisco are pretty nice.
Long Beach.
That's up north of San Diego.
That's what I'm saying. I like Long Beach.
Wanted a house. I mean, having a good pool can be important.
Arizona.
tan somehow.
You need to go to Arizona then. Every house has a pool out there.
Dude, so do the ones in fucking Texas.
True.
My question is, shouldn't you be working right now or no? But I can't accommodate that since I'll be living alone. Well, apartment complexes have pools. Does that not count? Or do you have to have like your own private pool? The anticipation waiting for the next message. Nope, I'm on break till late August. Oh, that's nice. Wonder what having a break would be like. I don't know what I would do with myself. Like I took like an 8-hour break last night and I feel like I was gone for years. I lived many lifetimes in one concert.
Here's one. What's the most kids that you would have in a training session or have had in a training session?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
The most?
Yeah.
Kids? I can't speak for kids. I haven't had that many kids in a training
Well,
session,
like
but I used to teach classes of like
high school adults, high school age
12
kids.
to 15 people.
Yeah. I just got a question. It was like, how many athletes do you let in there at a time? And I said, like, I don't know. I've had like 12. But then they asked, do you cap it at that? And
You're a PE teacher, Nathan. Nice. History, but close.
I'm a PE teacher.
Oh, you are now, huh?
I was, and then I became a history teacher.
Oh, I'm not a PE teacher.
No, he could never be a teacher in a school system setting.
No.
He would last about 3 days. Maybe.
You think I'd even make it 3 days? I was gonna say 30 seconds.
It's tough.
Why? I don't do well taking orders from people.
He is his own boss and always will be.
Just do what I want. I'll take it into consideration, but I probably won't listen.
I have a hard time managing that many at a time. Not if it was 12 lifters with over a year experience, but when it's even 6 kids with less than a couple weeks experience, it's a nightmare.
Well, that's where you should have
Kids.
different levels of kids so the kids can coach the kids.
Yeah, I've don't ever have that issue. I don't know why, but I just
You think swimming is good? Yeah, swimming is great for cardio. I mean, I can't really speak on it because I can't swim, but you know, definitely burn a lot of calories. You burn more in the pool than you do on land because you have to keep your body warm. Wait, hold up. Oh, here we go. Why can't you swim? I was never taught. I had parents that just thought it was like a natural ability everybody had.
I'm just gonna sit back and listen to this one.
We didn't go to the pool ever or the lake. It's very contrived. I also sink. Had a pool in the back in France. Jeez, sounds like a good life. Well, if you'd like to teach me, you can. I'll add you to the list of people that have tried, and it just doesn't ever pan out. You know how you're supposed to like hold on to the edge of the pool and kick so that you can stay afloat? I just sink.
I would pay good
Makes
money
me
to
really
watch
sad for some
someone
reason.
try to give you swim lessons.
Well, Felicity, you buy me a plane ticket, and I'll come out to Austin, and you can teach me how to swim, and I'll teach you how to lift. Wow, fair enough. Smart. Most people go, "I'll teach you." I'm like, "Okay,
Okay,
give it a go."
harder than it looks.
Yeah, I have negative buoyancy.
Never had a problem swimming. I don't float, but I never had a problem swimming.
Oh, I can swim underwater. Like, I can snorkel.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal there. It's the whole staying afloat thing,
This is
which is
going to be the
crazy
name of
because
the
I do the float tank and I know how to float in there, but that's saltwater.
on the
Different
podcast
story.
title. I'm going to put Alex can't swim.
And yeah, we can trade out training for training. You train me how to swim, and I'll train you how to lift. That's probably a fair worry to have. Most people's does. How do we get them to have a video when they talk to us on the chat? Is that an option?
They'd have to join the Discord, and then we could just add them in here.
The guy in the white is Nathan, and I'm Alex.
I mean, yeah. So like, if we just sent the Discord link in the chat, they could just join, and then we could just
Why
add
don't
them
we
to
do
video.
that?
We could try. I don't think that they'll actually come in here.
You never know.
Hey, it's worth a shot.
Just have impromptu interviews.
I think you have to share the
Instagram.
You have to be the one that shares the link because
Oh, really?
it's your chat thingy.
I'll send it to you and you can do it.
Oh wait, maybe not.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing this on fucking Discord.
How do we meet? I don't know. It's a great question that no one knows the
Instagram.
answer to ever.
Just Instagram world.
Yeah. There. The invite has been sent. We'll see what happens.
There you go. Oh, I just sent it to you in case you didn't have it.
It's too late, dude. I'm too fast.
Too fast. Nobody's gonna actually.
We met because I was looking for someone that could help me in all areas of coaching and training, and
This don't have Discord. Let me get that.
This guy seemed to.
Is that the new Snapchat? No, I don't think it's
Oh.
Snapchat. Discord's like what all the nerds use for gaming and chatting at the same time. Feels like it's getting more popular though, right, Nathan? It's not just for nerds anymore.
Discord, it's for everyone.
For everyone.
It's just a communication app. Oh, this message is going to take some thought that I have to reply with, so I'm going to hold on to that for a second.
I mean, there is a lot of gatekeeping in this industry because, you know, I'm not sure why, but people think it matters.
I like teaching people, so.
Well, you're a teacher. That would make sense.
Yeah, but like, it's like a lady that came to, she came to Shadow last night and just wash. And I wrote the training on the board and I was just like, all right, go. You guys go do it and start. And she's like, you just tell them to go. And I'm like, I've taught them what they need to know. If they can't do it at this point, then like they don't understand what they're doing here. So the whole goal is to make them be self-sufficient, so I don't have to stand over them every 5 seconds.
Getting blocked for asking people where they get their clothes. That's a new one. That sounds terrible.
It's tough. It's a tough scene.
I could see that happening to me. I don't know why that would happen to another female though.
Oh god. Can you imagine? You slide into someone's DM. Hey, where'd you get that bro?
I get put in the weird requests folder more often than not, I think.
Oh, like when you try to reach out, like cold reach out?
Well, I don't even do that. It's just like I follow people and react to their stories. And it,
Look pretty tan.
And...
Yes, I get outside a lot. I like to golf, so I get a lot of sun.
I still need to go buy clubs. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, you got to get that done, son. Yeah, I'm outside a lot. You should see my feet though. They look like I have socks on. Without socks on.
You too. Yeah. I got that same problem.
Golf is the whitest sport ever. Yeah. Well.
Hey now.
It's fun. I enjoy it. I also like hitting the little white ball as far as possible.
Do you sports Felicity?
She's a swimmer.
Is the 2003 the year you were born? That's what I'm taking a guess on. You just graduated school.
That'd probably be a good assumption there, buddy.
Think.
So we better hope that they're that age or we can't invite them to the Discord.
Yes, Gen Z represent.
Hey.
It's nothing to brag about.
I would just never say that again. I would hide that like a badge of honor.
What happened to never asking a woman? Who made that rule?
That's a terrible rule.
This is a silly rule.
Because women just throw it in our face all the time.
Felicity, the last girl that was in here thought I was 45. So
no, she thought you were 47, dog.
Oh, sorry, 47.
See, then she turns right around and asks us. See, there's double standard. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right.
The better question is, how old do you think we are?
Yeah, you can see us. We're just looking at a fucking name and some words.
Right.
Hey, this girl's smart.
Well done.
She's got that Asian math going for her.
Well done.
What a podcast. I feel bad for anybody who's going to listen to this without seeing what's
That's
going
why you
on.
have to watch it. It's way more context.
Mom's Asian, dad is French.
Huh.
Unique combo.
Very much so. Gosh, now I want some Asian food. I need some chicken.
Like orange or sesame?
Oh man, sesame's way better.
You know those are not Chinese foods at all, right?
I know, but just the fact that that's where my brain's going right now.
Hey, you shouldn't mock your dad for that. I totally understand where he's coming from. They have the best skin ever. Sounds like a smart dude.
Hey, we like what we
Fine
like.
best skin. Um, it's like it's always soft and there's never like imperfections. I do like Panda Express is decent.
It's all right. It's not my
It's the
favorite.
best orange chicken there is, I think.
It's probably because it's one of the only.
What do you mean orange chicken is everywhere out here?
Not here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
I don't think all Asians are pale. At least not the ones I know.
I don't know that many, so I can't attest to that.
Fair. You live in like the whitest part of the country.
Yeah, I can't. We have a large Hmong population around here, like islanders.
Majority are against getting darker. Isn't
Hmong,
that
yeah.
like a thing in China? Like they cover up because the more pale your skin is or whatever, the higher class you are, allegedly, because you don't have to spend your time outside working.
Hmm. That's interesting.
It's a rumor I've heard. Could be right, could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. See,
Interesting. Yeah.
does your mom make some awesome drunken noodles? Or is that not a real Thai food? You ever had drunken noodles, Nathan?
Don't think so.
Oh, you're missing out, bro.
Send it my way. Let me know.
Well, do you like spicy stuff? That's
It's
not
not
Thai.
Thai.
We just have it in Thai
Sucker.
restaurants here. Well, either way, whatever. It's American Thai.
There you go. Whitewash for
Probably a whitewash for yeah. I would
how it
agree with that.
always
It probably
goes.
is.
Yeah, we're not
Rice
disagreeing.
noodles with meat and some veggies, and it's usually spicy.
Sounds pretty good.
I think it's
God,
amazing.
I'm hungry. I have to go get food before I go to
Beef
the gym
drunken
now.
noodles.
You guys
Yeah.
are making me hungry. Gonna have
Hopefully,
to.
you got some good Asian food in your town.
We have Oriental House. It's average.
I'm the opposite and love getting tan. Feels like it looks better. I mean, I would agree.
I would agree.
I prefer when I'm tan in the summer as opposed to when I'm white as shit in the winter.
I mean, I don't know though. If this shirt, if you took this shirt and compared it to what's underneath this shirt, it'd probably be the same color. So
I'm
it's
not.
fine.
I'm not far behind.
It's not. It's fine. I just laugh at myself every time I like get in the shower or something. I'm like, what the heck, dude? It's so white.
And it took a little bit longer, but here we go. Turn for the worst.
Ah, Oui Oui Paris has came out in full force. I'm sure you can
I think
find.
you can do that here in certain
Yeah,
places.
there's places in Florida. There's beaches.
Or you could, I bet you could do it at South Padre Island.
Yeah, yeah, you probably absolutely could.
Or, if you just had your own pool like you wanted, nobody's going to stop that, I don't think.
Free country.
Yeah, I mean,
Florida seems so redneck. It's
parts
interesting.
of it for sure.
Yeah,
Most states are fairly eclectic, I feel like.
it's pretty fair.
Doubt I'll be able to find a spot in Austin. Yeah, maybe not in Austin, but
Mm-mm.
I'm sure there's somewhere. I mean, worst case scenario, you're so close to the border, you just go to Mexico and do it.
Just
Really, that
that's hilarious.
it's The fuck has this podcast become, Nathan?
I don't know. We're just farming bots.
Cancun does look. I wouldn't say it's nice. The resorts are nice.
Cozumel is
Town
better.
itself. mm, Yeah, I bet Cozumel is better.
Been to Cozumel. Cozumel's beautiful.
I've been to Cancun, yes.
Never been to Cancun. I've heard bad things
I got ripped off by the taxi driver.
though. That's where I did my first tequila shot.
In Mexico?
Yeah, when I was 16.
Oh, man. Never looked back.
I looked back. I don't like tequila. I'm not a tequila person.
Tequila's so good.
Oh God, no, it is not.
Agave plant is the juice of nectar of the gods.
No thanks.
Why is alcohol such a big thing? I don't understand it.
Makes you feel good.
Does it, though?
Oh yeah, in the moment it does.
I was going to say, the after effects.
After effects, not so much.
How much?
All right, I gotta go.
At this point, you got to go.
Well, I have to go eat food and then go to my gym and meet these new people that would like to sign up. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Not hopefully, they are going to sign up.
They are going to sign up. You're right. They drive by my gym every day. It's go time.
It was nice chatting with you. If you have Instagram, you can follow us on there.
Yeah, we have the links below. Also, if you want to see us next week at Wednesday, yeah,
Oh, yeah, social media.
you can click on the panels below.
Where's your link, though? You just have About Me, coaching, YouTube, schedule training, testimonials.
Oh, maybe I don't. I don't know.
You don't have a social media link.
Unbelievable. What an idiot. Anyway.
Well, you can follow me on social media if you like. We could discuss this swap for swimming lessons for training more.
There you go. All right. Goodbye, my friend. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, this was a great reintegration, let me tell you.
Great reintegration. That's fair. Got you back down to earth.
It did something.
Yeah.
But, all right. Well, enjoy your day. Have fun getting some new members. That'll be good.
Train those kids like speed demons tonight.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Same damn time, same damn place.
Here to be.
Damn
Here to farm some more bots next week. All right. Peace.
Adios, motherfuckers.